that is what's the beauty of a race event. It is a controlled yet uncontrolled environment.
To see something like this on a public roadway, I mean, this is great.
This is the Wilbraham Hill Climb. You know, it was a testing ground for Springfield Rolls-Royce and Indian and Knox and Pope Hartford out of Hartford, Connecticut.
There were several classes, all the way up to and including electric cars. Local manufacturers in and around Springfield area, like Knox and Stevens-Duryea and a few other smaller companies, used this hill as a test hill. It was an easy hill to time things, an easy hill to tell if the car was going to perform the way that the manufacturer wanted it to.
It was a great little event back in 1908. They brought in, 6,000 people and 800 cars.
They transferred this into an event that was a timed, spectator watched, and it was very successful. Why it was never run after that, nobody seems to know.
I happened to be walking down or along the road, and I saw this thing. It looked strange, and there was this commemorative plaque, Wilbraham Hill Climb. So I investigated what that was, and so on. I found out it. Then I said, well, I'd like to do the reenactment.
And through that connection, they decided to do a commemoration of this, and it started out to be a one-time deal. This was in 2013, and it was very, very well received. The whole town of Wilbraham got behind it. George and Paul ran it as co-chairs for a number of years. A couple of years ago, Jeff DeMarey stepped in and said, we could run this as an annual event, and it seemed to be working very well.
It's the most fun you can have without going wheel-to-wheel competition. So you're going up the hill by yourself, and all you got to do is you're proving to yourself that you can go the fastest of any of the other cars.
Hill climbs are different from drag racing or rally racing because it's a very strict thing, going from point A to point B, but up a hill.
It primarily is a pre-war event. We have some limited number of post-war cars, and they're fun to watch.
You can't go too fast, and there's the key. We want everybody to have fun, but be safe.
These cars were at concourse shows, never being driven in anger, but here they're being driven in anger, in battle against this hill, to flatten that hill as best they can in as few seconds as possible.
You've got crazy people here that want to take whatever machine they've got and run it to its fullest. There are other people that love cars because of the function that they provide. I would put this as very heavily on the function side, the racing side, the Walter Mitty, I built this thing myself side. That really is the charm of an event like this.
A lot of the people that come to race the cars really look forward to this event because it's more than just sitting them in a field and showing them. They actually get to get in them and drive them and have some fun.
And a lot of them are what they call the VSCCA racers, Vintage Sports Car of America Association, to be able to, they race all over the country. It's just a good little group of guys that get the cars going and keep them going and preserving the history.
The old adage was, is nothing as old as last year's race car. And we're out here playing around with these 80 to 100-year-old cars, or over 100-year-old cars. And still making them do what the original designers intended them to do.
Springfield to Boston is a charity that I started specifically to get young kids involved in the automotive world. As the years have gone past, in the last 10 or 15 years, we've gotten too focused on keeping people away from the cars, with no touch stickers and all this other stuff. So now it's time to open the doors and get the kids in the cars.
The cars are just static things, if they're sitting around in a museum, but when they do this, they come to life. And better yet, the people come out to see these cars in life, in action, rather than a musty museum someplace. Museums are fine too, but here the cars are alive and well. Younger people get to see cars like this, get excited. Maybe, I say, tomorrow's automotive engineers are born at shows like this, events like this.
The Springfield to Boston Foundation is a way to get younger people involved in the vintage cars and antique cars. It's starting to become a dying hobby, so we need to get our youth involved and invested.
The foundation benefits the kids, it benefits young adults. We've had cars donated, we use the money to maintain the cars, we use it to bring the cars to schools and talk to kids and do demonstrations and take them for rides and take them to museums and different things to get the kids involved.
A lot of people only see these types of cars on a show field, at a concours, maybe at a Cars and Coffee if they're lucky. But to see them out here in their environment of, this is wet, this is not perfect, and it's amazing because everybody's scratching out, going up that hill over there and going for their best time in these cars.
I think you can go to a car show and show a car static, but people love to see cars and listen to them and smell them and watch them go up the hill.
These are significant cars in racing history in this country. So it's an easy sell.
This race was first started in 1908. 117 years of people loving the Wilbraham Hill Climb. I'm not a Massachusetts person, I live in Maryland, so I got to come up here and be a part of all this really incredible local history because I know people that do this and they said, we know you're nuts, you're going to love this.
It's a nice piece of history to continue, but I've turned it into a family event where we've got 60 crafters and we've got smiles and kids, and it's a free event for the public.
It certainly is a huge undertaking, but it's a lot of fun. And if you look around today, you'll see a lot of people laughing, smiling. It is purely for the joy and getting the community together. And that's truly why Jeff does it.
What it means to me is I love seeing the smiles. It's truly, to me, it's I love to get the history and see the cars, but I really like to see everyone having a good time.